want y'all to hear these radio hosts out in Nigeria. They talking about paternity fraud and how Nigeria ranks #1 with paternity fraud. Let's go ahead and check that out.
We have the highest rate of paternity, yes, in the world. Yes, it is Nigeria and Jamaica. This year, Nigeria will be #1. Next year, it will be Jamaica. But Nigeria is very underreported. Do you know over 78% of firstborns that are taken for paternity tests do not belong to the husband?
The first child.
Yes, the first child. There are some. The last one we did, all the children, not one, belong to the man. 4 children. The man is in the hospital now. He collapsed. That one is even not this matter. Let us leave that. Nigeria's population is over 200 million. Look at how many people are in Jamaica. We dwarf them. Jamaica, how many? What is that? Maybe Lagos and Ogun State is more than Jamaica. My issue is, men, you should be careful. This kind of ridiculous relationships with some women that you get into, and you know that this woman is trouble. I have another issue I want to deal with. That one is, let us put it on the side. Now we are on this matter. They are begging. She doesn't have anything. She cannot even take care of the child. And guess what, Emmanuel? She knows who the father of that child is.
She knows
the father of the child. But because she wants this guy, and she's still telling me on the phone, and he's the only one I slept with when? 6 months after. Let's move on.
Man, when I heard them brothers had to say, I was like, wow. I say, Nigerian women, y'all doing it like that out there? That y'all have dudes up here trying to trick them to thinking that's they baby? And it's some other dude, and he's saying, look, they know who the baby daddy is, and they don't go say anything. They want this other dude to take care of them. Look, man, look. I don't know what y'all got going on in Nigeria, but y'all need to fix that, bro. And look, if that is the place for paternity fraud, then it should be DNA testing. I'm not signing nothing with this kid. I need DNA testing. You heard you say about the one dude that all his kids wasn't even his. Like, bro, you didn't pick that up from her. Something was wrong. Because usually, eventually you're like, man, what's up with her, man? It's just like, wow. Then they said Jamaica was #2. So Jamaica's #2 with paternity fraud. Nigeria #1. That is not the statistics that you want about your country being #1 and #2 in, right? But it says a lot. It says there's a lot of raw dogging going on. You're not using any kind of protection, and when there's a lot of raw going on, there's diseases being spread. But the brothers in Nigeria, I guess in Jamaica too, y'all better be careful, man. Y'all be careful. Make sure you know who you messing with and all of that, because my thing, I don't know, I don't get it, because, and I'm talking as a man, I just don't like just dealing with a lot of people. Even when I was single, I just didn't want to deal with a lot of people like that, because you got to get used to somebody, used to their hygiene, used to this, used to that. I just can't. I just never just like that aspect. Always in somebody's face. I'm like, my mindset, I'm always trying to think, man, how do I get to the next level? How do I get some knowledge to hustle more? I'm thinking like that constantly. And when I have that hustle mentality, that's the last thing I'm trying to think about at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't, no. Going up in these women raw, you don't know these women like that, and then you just getting babies. And then she trying to be sneaky and underhanded and go put it back on her dude. Like, that's some cold work right there. That's some cold work. Man, you know what? That may not be a bad documentary to go do in Nigeria about paternity fraud. Because I know there's some cases out there. Because look, these type of stories need to be highlighted, man, about paternity fraud and what people go through in the midst of it. You imagine you a dude raising a kid and find out after some years that child wasn't even yours. And then you seen things like this happen in America too, where the woman say, but they are yours. You've been raising them. Like, no, they're not. That's not my biological child, and you lied. Like, why are you even trying to come like that? You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. Because he's thinking that's his child. He loves the child, but the whole time you knew. You knew. And you know that old statement they say about women, they said, women take secrets to the grave. They won't say nothing. on the dirt they do. And let's say, but see, today, a lot of people's secrets get found out pretty quick with that social media and when you have the phones and all of that, things can't be hidden like they used to. DNA testing, right? You find out if your daddy had a side baby somewhere these days. Shoot, be honest with you, had that happened in well, let me keep that quiet for now. But it's happened. It's happened. It's definitely happened to people I know. I'm gonna leave it at that. And you find out later after people dead and gone that they had a side baby somewhere. Like, wow, really? A whole side baby? The person grown and everything? Like, crazy. So I'm saying modern technology will find you out, bro. It ain't like back in the day you can get away with some dirt. So, yeah, brothers in Nigeria, man. If you from Nigeria, man, tell me in the comments, if you knew somebody that dealt with that situation, paternity fraud. What's the paternity fraud capital? Is it Lagos? Is it Abuja? What's the paternity fraud capital? Because we definitely want to know that. To me, that sounds like a very interesting, documentary to get into.